Lethargic Sloth here, and it's time to start actually making some predictions. We're going to be focusing on semifinal 1 today. So these are going to be my picks for who is going to qualify and who's not going to qualify. These are not my favorite songs, I want to point that out. If you want to see my favorites in semifinal 1, please look at the link in the description. I'll post that under so you can check out my favorites. This is just who do I think is going to qualify. These are just my opinion. I'm just taking guesses, but would be more than happy to hear your picks as well. So tell me in the comment section what songs you think are going to qualify. So semifinal 1 consists of Sweden, Georgia, Australia, Albania, Belgium, Montenegro, Finland, Azerbaijan, Portugal, Greece, Poland, Moldova, Iceland, Czech Republic, Cyprus, Armenia, Slovenia, and Latvia. So in the past, I've had a good history of picking songs. Last year, I only missed 2 from both semifinals. I was perfect in semifinal 1. In semifinal 2, I missed Austria and Georgia, where I had put in Norway and Iceland. So I only missed 2 the whole time, and I don't think it's going to be that easy this year, especially in semifinal 2. Semifinal 2 is crazy. I have no idea who's actually going to qualify, and I've been studying this stuff every day. I look at videos of interviews, I look at how many likes and dislikes are on for each singer, for each interview, for each live performance, and I try to analyze this in a way that I can kind of form a little prediction model of how this should work. So I do a lot of research on this, and it's really a hard thing to do to come up with a solid list, but I'm going to give it a go here. So I'm going to separate this into 3 parts. I'm going to pick guaranteed qualifiers. These are my picks to guarantee to get through. I'm going to pick guaranteed non-qualifiers, my picks to definitely not get through. And then I'm going to have my gray area part where I think any of these songs can, but I will make a choice. And at the very end, I will tell you the 10 that will qualify and the 8 that will not. So that's the format. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 5 songs that are definitely going to qualify. There is absolutely no doubt in my mind that these will make it through. First, I'm going to start with my favorite of the semifinal, Portugal. This is such a deep, emotional, and beautiful song. I just feel the energy of this is going to be infectious, and it's really going to look good on the television and in concert. And I think this song is classical and timeless and just so beautiful and heartwarming. I don't see any way this can't qualify. And I know a lot of people don't like it. It is a divisive song. It's not the most exciting for people. But Portugal is just, for me, wonderful entry this year. I love that it's in Portuguese, and it's the only song that's not in English in this entire semifinal, so it sticks out in so many ways. I can't see a world where Portugal will not qualify. The second song that I'm going to bring up that's definitely going to qualify, I hate saying this, Sweden. Sweden is going to qualify. If you've watched any of my videos before, I take a lot of shots at Sweden. I do not like this song. I think it's arrogant. I think it's obnoxious. I think there's way too many people in the world that actually act like what this song says, even though the song is joking and it's funny and it's, you know, it's not a song that you should be taking too serious. I just see way too many of these types of people in the world, and they drive me absolutely crazy. So, uh, the song is like a mirror on real life, so maybe that's why it bothers me more than anything. It's just not one of my favorites. I think it's emotionally shallow, and I don't think it really ticks any of the boxes on what I like in a good song. And people like to compare him to Justin Timberlake. Truth be told, I don't really like Justin Timberlake music either. There's only a handful of Justin Timberlake songs I actually like, being With Lonely Island, Dick in a Box, Mother Lover, Three Way. There's some songs like that I like, some joke songs, but as far as serious music, I'm not a big Justin Timberlake fan, so that comparison doesn't win me over. That's just not my type of music at all. And you're like, well, it's a pop competition. Well, that's okay. There's a lot of pop music I do like. Sweden's entry this year just is not one of them that I relate to, and I don't like the song. But Sweden will qualify. Name recognition, I see a lot of love for the song. I also see a lot of people that don't. I don't think it's going to win, but I think there's enough people it's definitely going to go through to the final, and it's probably going to have a middle to high placing in the semifinal. So my third pick that will qualify, Azerbaijan, D-High, Skeletons. It's just a dark, interesting song, and it's another one that just kind of captivates you as you watch. It's gritty and it's confusing at parts, but I don't know, it's just something about it just draws you in and makes you pay attention. Plus, she's got a very unique voice. I love these dark songs. They make me happy. I know that's probably weird, hearing that darkness and making you happy, but it's like the dark songs of the year, Finland, Poland, Azerbaijan, they really just, I love those so much compared to a lot of the other songs. Azerbaijan also has a fantastic history of qualifying and placing very well in the competition. So I really feel like this could be a top 10 overall song. It's on my top 10 list, so we'll see. I just think there's no way this doesn't qualify. So my fourth song that's going to make it, no doubt, Greece. Demi, This Is Love. Did you see her staging? It looks phenomenal. This is a song that I know a lot of people don't love, a lot of people don't like, but this song to me just shouts winner. And I said that in my review, and I'm saying that again now. It may not win, it may not even place top 5, but it's got everything from great staging to a very nice voice behind it. The lyrics are very generic. I mentioned that. To me, they're kind of crap lyrics, but I still like the song. I can listen to it over and over and over again, and I never really get tired of it. It's just a fun song to listen to. I don't listen to it every day, but, it's one that I really like. It's not one of my top 10, one of my favorites, but it's right close to that, because I do actually enjoy the song. And my last guaranteed qualifier is Armenia. Now, I know I've said 5 songs here. There's no order to any of these. I'm just going through and talking about songs in no specific order of how they're placed. I'm not going to do a placing video. That's not important. If you make the finals, you make the finals. I don't really care about placings as far as, it will be important to determine a winner and do my final rankings for the equation to figure out, how songs are going to finish. But for all intents and purposes, I'm not going to rank the semifinals other than personal rankings and whether they're going to qualify or not. So Armenia is my last choice that I can assure will make it. It's a beautiful and artistic song. The story falls a little flat. It always feels like there's something missing, but it's a visual song where as she's singing, so much is going on. You can imagine flying. You can imagine all these things, and from how the staging looks, it looks like it's just going to be an incredible show. You're going to see so many different dynamics on the stage, lots of colors, the dancers, and it's just going to be fantastic on live TV and on the Eurovision stage. So I think that guaranteed Sweden, Azerbaijan, Portugal, Greece, and Armenia are going to make the finals. So let's talk about 5 songs that are definitely going to miss out on making the finals. The first is going to be Georgia. Keep the Faith is slow, it's plodding, it's really kind of annoying to me. That's just my personal opinion. I can't really stand listening to the song, and I just want it to be over. I've only listened to it a couple times, and really it's hard to listen to because it's just so... There's parts that are slow, and then there's parts that are shouty, and it just feels kind of social justice warrior-y, where it's shouting at you like, hope, 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 you know, like screaming in your face. And the song's political, it's annoying. I don't like it at all, and a lot of other people don't like it either, mostly for it being just a slow, annoying ballad. She does have a nice voice, I can give her that, I can give that credit, but I don't like the song at all, and we'll see what happens, but I do not expect this one to qualify. Next, I'm going to go with Czech Republic. So, this is a nice song. It's sentimental, it's warm, it's bright, it's vibrant. Maybe not the bright part, because the colors aren't going to be crazy, and it's not going to be super bright, but it's sweet. It's very, very nice song. My Turn. And Martina Barta is such a warm person, just a wonderful figure to have at the head of the song. But it's a slower song. Do I wish it could make the finals? Sure, that would be nice to see it in the finals, but I just don't think it's going to get enough votes, and I don't think enough people are going to be touched by this compared to what they'll feel for, like, maybe, you know, a Poland or a Armenia, or it just doesn't have the same effect, at least not on me. So I like the song, I'm just not in love with it, and a lot of other people are not in love with it either. It's definitely a song I would consider underrated because she's such a talented singer. My third, this shouldn't be a surprise. This is at the bottom of a lot of people's lists, Slovenia. Omar Naber, I love his song. No, I don't. I love his voice, that's what I meant to say. I love his voice, I don't love the song. And unfortunately, one extreme, if I was to give his voice a 10 and give his song a 1, you know, it meets in the middle and it's still just an average song. So, I want to love it. The revamp kind of helped it, in my opinion, a little bit. Just didn't push it too far. So Slovenia is just kind of there. I don't think it has any shot at qualifying, unfortunately, for Omar's second chance, but there are much better songs in the competition. My next is going to be Montenegro, Slavko Kalizic. Now, Slavko has a very entertaining personality. The song's very entertaining, but it's also very divisive. It's high energy, so that's good. It helps keep the contest going, moving along at a faster pace. He's definitely, just like I said, an entertaining character. He's got his gimmick going on. This is one of those that I feel could qualify potentially. Maybe I'll be wrong because it could have a legion of fans that I'm unaware of, but I just don't see it connecting with as many people as some of the other songs, and it is divisive. There's certain songs that have a lot of fans and a lot of people that hate it. And I've seen Slavko's performances, and in some of them, it almost sounds like he's just up there doing karaoke. And that's kind of bad. It doesn't sound like it's going to be a Eurovision slam dunk. So, yeah, I'm going to say that Slavko's not going to qualify for the finals. And my last pick to guarantee to not qualify is going to be Iceland. Iceland's another one. I like the song a lot. I really do. But I've seen the intro to the staging. It doesn't look good. Her voice is very good. The lyrics are very good. But I think the song just fails to connect with the general audience. And from what I've seen, from what I've been studying, I just think Iceland is a little cold this year. Stupid pun, but yeah. I think Iceland is one that I wish I could see in the final, but I just don't feel it's going to get there. Is it possible? Sure, sure. We'll put it on the possible list, but I'm going to say if I had to pick five, this would be at the section of the five that's most likely to qualify other than the other four, but it's still pretty much guaranteed in my mind not to qualify. So, maybe these songs will prove me wrong. Again, I'm just a random guy picking songs. So far, I've categorized 5 songs that will qualify and 5 songs that won't qualify. So that leaves 8 left, and we're going to sort them out right now. So we're still looking at Australia, Albania, Belgium, Finland, Poland, Moldova, Cyprus, and Latvia. And these songs I'll be placing here as we work through them. So, Australia. It's a very good live voice, live performance, and I think Isaiah is going to do well. I think this should do well enough to qualify. I'm going to call this a qualification because I truly think he's going to bring it live, and I think people are going to feel it. I'm not the biggest fan of the song itself, but it's really good, the entire package. I think Australia is definitely going to qualify, and they've not failed in the other 2 years they were entered, so they have that history. How about Albania? I'm actually going to skip Albania for right now, at the moment. Same with Belgium. I'm going to skip Belgium. Let's go to Finland. Blackbird is one of the sentimental masterpieces of the year, in my opinion. It's heart, it's dark, it's beautiful, haunting. It's just, if this doesn't qualify, this is one of those songs I will be devastated because I love this song so much. It is in my top 10. I want this to qualify more than anything, and from what I've seen and the studies I've done, I do think this is going to qualify. I do. Will it maybe be a fringe? I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if it's going to get 5th or it's going to get 10th, but I'm going to throw it in the basket of qualifiers because I, in my heart of hearts, believe that Finland will qualify, and I want this more than anything. This is my favorite Finnish entry in a very long time. Moldova. Moldova is going to qualify. It's too fun. It's too happy. Epic sax guy. Epic violin guy. The Romanian diaspora. There's just too many good things about this song. It's not the best lyrically. It's kind of simple, but it's fun to sing along to. It's just a blast. It's like the Romania of this, which, of course, the Romanians involved in the act. It's the Romanian entry of semifinal 1, essentially. So I really like this song. It's going to qualify. So that's my prediction with Moldova. I'm gonna predict a song that I really, really like is not going to qualify. And that's going to be Cyprus. Cyprus is a great song. A lot of people say it's a copy of Human, whatever. Cyprus is a very good song. It sounds good. It's also one that's fallen off quite a bit for me. It was one I loved at first, and then I guess I love it less and less as I hear it more a little bit. But the staging I heard is not very good from what I've seen. The 40-second video that they put on the Eurovision main site, it's just kind of average. It could get. This is one I'm afraid to pick against because it could very well qualify. And Cyprus has been qualifying. They've been good every year, but for this year, I have to make a choice, and my choice is that Gravity is not going to qualify. Poland, you're up next. Poland, another one of those dark songs that I absolutely love. If there's any problem I have with Poland, it's probably the slant rhyming. Desire, wire, the weird rhymes that don't really go with the song so much. I'm not going to fault it too much, though, because of the rest of the song. I love the violin parts. I just love the atmosphere created with the song, the little world the song creates. It's just wonderful to listen to. It's really... I'd go a near masterpiece would probably be, if it weren't for the lyrical problems. I would probably say it's a near masterpiece. I absolutely love the Polish entry this year. I've been fan of a lot of the Polish entries, but this one is really, really good. And it could be a sneaky dark horse. We'll see. This is qualifying. Poland is qualifying. So, you know what that means. I have said Australia, Finland, Poland, and Moldova are qualifying. There's one spot left. Let me start out by saying I'm super confident in most of these picks, and most of these I'm pretty certain they're going to go the way that I predicted. This last one was kind of devastating to think about from the standpoint of, do I really want to be right or not? I've got Albania, Belgium, and Latvia, which are all songs that I believe are real close fringe songs here. And Latvia has such a good drawing at number 18. It couldn't be in a better position to jump right into the finals. Albania, I think out of these three, Albania is probably my least favorite. It's very shouty. I keep hearing people saying Anja Nielsen from Denmark is shouty, and I'm like, no, 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 no. Albania is shouty. That's the voice that is the most shouty to me personally. I'm not an expert at any of this. I'm just a guy picking songs, but golly, it's World sounds the most shouty to me. But I think Albania, Belgium, and Latvia are right there towards the end. And any of these could take any of my predictions, 8th, 9th place. I might be completely wrong. We're going to see. We're going to see in a week. But just now, making the pick, Latvia is very strong. It's very energetic. It's a good song. I do enjoy listening to it. Belgium's fallen off. Belgium is free-falling in this contest right now. But Belgium has a lot of fans. Belgium has a lot of people by her side. Belgium is probably one of the most popular studio versions. I would place it in the top 5 of studio versions just based on studio. Now, live performance I've heard good and I've heard bad. There were some other performances she did that were amazing. Her rehearsal, she was a ball of nerves. But, you know what? I'm not willing to give up on Belgium. I think her fans will save her. I think she's going to qualify. and I think it's going to be on the lower portion. She's going to get 8th, ninth, or 10th, but I think Belgium gets through. And that's my final pick. Albania and Latvia will just miss out. So there you have it. These are my predictions. My qualifiers are Sweden, Australia, Belgium, Finland, Azerbaijan, Portugal, Greece, Poland, Moldova, and Armenia. My non-qualifiers are Georgia, Albania, Montenegro, Iceland, Czech Republic, Cyprus, Slovenia, and Latvia. Please feel free to share your qualifiers and non-qualifiers below. I like seeing different opinions. You don't have to just dislike my video and run. You can comment why you disagree with me. I like hearing the different opinions. This is what it's about, the celebrating diversity part. So please give it a like if you enjoyed this video, even if you don't agree. It lets me know that you enjoy that I make these videos, and I appreciate that. I don't pay attention to likes or dislikes. If you dislike it, hey, that's fine too, whatever. But I appreciate it when people send nice messages that they enjoy the critiques. I'm just here having fun and doing this as a side project, so I'm not serious about any of this. I'm just a guy having fun and picking songs that I like. So I'm going to be doing the part for semifinal 2 in 2 days, so look for that. Subscribe if you enjoyed this, and Lethargic Sloth out.